The pageantry of college football on full display tonight as we've got drones with a red and white light show to get the black shirt faithful ready to go. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Dotson. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Makes the catch. It's Hunter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers are on the move. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know when you make those kicks. Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Quarterback gets enough. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precise. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. The throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cornhuskers had their offense in high gear. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Grab near the sticks. It's Knowles. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Follow
tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the grab.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's St. Clair. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out in the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package, now setting up 4th and long.
Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds space on the right. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. 1st and 10 for the offense. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. He lobs one high down the left side.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Pulls and fires complete. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The play action fake. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. They've got the screen set up. Plows through the defense. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The AT unit on the field. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. On the ground, it's Parker. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. When you're called Cornhuskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throwback to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And this will be caught at the 30. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisiana showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Grab behind the line. It's Parker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air, it's Dotson. Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Huskers are in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the pummeling has started. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Dotson. Pressure coming. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top. for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. Runs so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to pass, it's Dotson. Under fire. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. Nice move there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. A run for the quarterback.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making...
Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or, I guess, have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 16 to Fresno State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Working that left side now. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the 1st down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
The option look. Got enough for the 1st. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A 1st down for the offense. Might be looking to run. Snowed under by the defense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. He's trying to get it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative